Hello YouTube from the future, Insane Monster here with another Let's Dev of the Warcraft 3 Re-Reforged Undead campaign. We are going to work today on the first map of the Undead campaign. As you can see, layout wise the map is done completely. And I'm going to add some rocks first, okay? Let's prepare from some rocks, many rocks, to give this rocky stuff, rocky places, the appearance they deserve. Hello Arali, an art to you too. An art for Arali. Okay, so let's do it. I have these rocks, which are walkable rocks, okay? The things with that, I don't think, I think it's the same rocks. Yeah. The things with that walkable rocks is just that they are bigger, okay, and you have to manually draw all the pathing blockers. So let's just start spamming them everywhere and then adjusting them all. It's a tedious thing, but it's also very fun because the environment will get a whole other look because of that. I suggest you to do the same. Okay, if you want to make a map and you want to have rocky areas, do like this and then adjust. I will also show you how to adjust things. Okay, you start with some spam, some very nice spam, and then you start adjusting. Let's first cover the ground of all this area and then we move forward on the cliffs. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Spam a bit here too. Okay. This area too. You want to spam it, and as long as it looks fine with the spam, it means that when adjusted it will look very good, okay? So always remember to make it look fine when spamming, and then you will enjoy a much nicer look when you are going to finalize the spam. Okay, like that. So this is pretty nice. Let's now move a bit more to the cliffs here. Let's make sure it's pretty integrated together. This is very ugly. Let's move it down here. Hello Sebastian, welcome. Are you walking now? Rocks can't wait. This is one of the most tedious things. Oh yeah, I was forgetting. I was really forgetting. Some WoW music could be nice. So let me just take a good playlist from World of Warcraft. Oh, Dragonflight. We have this playlist. Okay. Let's turn it down. Okay. I think now it should be fine. It's very quiet with respect to my voice, but you should be able to hear it. Okay. Already You really want me to green? No! Hello, Raminus. Thank you. Thank you. You want me to stand up? Annapedia. I'm going to stretch a bit, but I just started. Okay. Okay, so tell me if my voice is too quiet, too loud, and about the music. Hope to give you the best possible experience for you WoW lovers. This is a playlist I found on YouTube. It's Yo Dragon, the channel. If you want to just tell him, amazing playlist of all the Dragonflight musics. Not really something I will never play it, but usually WoW music are very good. We are close to the prologue custom campaign release. We are really close. I'm pretty happy on how the prologue turned out to be. I am now waiting for Dagran. Where is Dagran? Are you there, Dagran? Dagran, show up. If you are there, show up. Yes, he should be finishing the custom loading screen. So translation on loading screen can start too. And Elejon, I know you see all the translation stuff I had prepared, but prepare because after the stream I'm going to put there also the campaign menu logo, video, all the loading screens as soon as Dagon release them, and the FDF files of the codex. So there is much more stuff we had to translate. Okay. It's not long stuff, but there is work to do. And you never want to be so straight. Okay. Okay. Whew, perfect. So now let's try to improve this huge amount of rocks. Okay. This is a simplified version of kit bashing, basically. Kit bashing is when you put together things to make up another shape. This is similar, just on a less detailed level. So, first thing you want to do is to remove all of the things that might float out of the ground. You don't want stuff floating because even if you are from up view, you are going to see the shadows, and if you see the shadows, it looks odd. So you want to remove everything that's floating unless it's inside something like that. Okay. I always like the original cliffs from Warcraft because they have this unique charm. Basically, if you have the cliffs, you are sure you are playing Warcraft 3. The cliffs made a lot of the environment feel like Warcraft 3 instead of something else. And it is something I really like. Okay. much better now, okay? Better shapes, better everything. Some float here, you don't want to float. Probably want to add some rocks to give it a bit more, okay? More realistic impression, some small rocks, okay? Perfect, this way. I hope you don't find it confusing. It's pretty easy to do. Okay. It's long, but it's not hard. Okay. Oh, sorry. Too fast movement. Okay. Okay. Ah, I'm getting notifications from social media. It's you, Anapedia, I guess. Am I right? On Instagram? Okay, it's you. My guess was right. Okay, this is a bit too big. So let's try to make it function. If we can. Don't want to remove that, so maybe a bit smaller. And something like that. Okay, yeah. Coming out of the walls, perfect. Okay. I should probably prepare a randomized playlist for my streams. Depending on the stream. I should study something. I wish I had more time to dedicate to that. I don't have much time. Hello, Eddie. Howdy. How Eddie? I was watching some reviews of the movie The Room, which is probably known to many Americans. And I have the weird way of speaking of the protagonist in my head. I really want to watch The Disaster Artist, the movie by James Franco, about the making of The Room. I can't stop laughing, thinking of, hi Mark. Don't even know if you know what I'm talking about. Pretty American thing. I'm not American, but this is something nice American have. Trash cult movies. Something we can only hope to achieve. Okay, I see people understood. I did not hear. Hi, Mark. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I never saw it entirely. I would actually love to show my girlfriend, but it's all in English, and I think it's a very bad movie, so I don't know if we should will appreciate such trash. The best worst movie of all time. Yeah, I should probably watch it after drinking enough beers. I think after enough beers, it's a whole other movie on a whole other level. Hi, Mark. Hi, Danny. Okay. Some of you might ask, but why in your mind are you making this detailed? It will never be seen. It's true in a way, but imagine someone is going to use a cheat code. It will say this. Or maybe a camera angle from a cinematic might be here. We don't know. So we want to make everything detailed, okay? Everything the player might see should be as equally detailed, except from some places which should have a bigger focus. Hello there, General Kenobi. Hollywood want to remake them? No, that movie cannot be remade. I mean, even if you tried, you can't. It's impossible to achieve such level of acting. I mean, even if I try to imitate his acting, I will probably be unable to do so. It's so inhuman. It's like an alien was acting in the movie. It's not human. Humans don't act like that. Don't speak like that. Don't anything like that. Let's try to push this bad boy here. Come. Can I fit you without floating rocks? I guess it might be an issue. Something like that, maybe. And then like that. Yeah. This is the way. This is the way, would say a masked friend of mine. Okay. Yeah, Reforged is awesome, the Toad-wise. I can show you one thing, just give me a second. Because I think this should be shown. Because the editor does not make justice to the engine. Let me show you how it looks in game. Yeah, I should probably stop the music and just show you this. Okay, so this is how this looks. This is how it feels. Okay, and you can see, yeah, tileset can be improved, but is this looking bad? I mean, if this looks bad, I guess what's looking good? Look at this. You have ambient occlusion, you have everything here. It's, oh well, the shadows at least. This is the way. Yeah. I see, Omilander, you're a man of culture. So, as you can see here, we have all of these things around, and it's pretty good already. If you see this part, is what I've been working on. You see all the shadows drops, like this is a bit too floaty maybe. You see these rock shadows are a bit floaty, but these are perfect. And they really enhance the terrain. With all those trees, the stuff, it's very good. It's very good looking if you look at that. This is a bit worse, what I'm talking about. You see, you have these floaty rocks. Hello, Valkyriza. Welcome to the stream. I was showing off the difference between editor and engine. Remember, if something looks good in the editor, it looks amazing when put in game, okay? It really looks amazing when put in game. And I think the game, it looks quite good. All of these areas looks quite good. And they look like Warcraft 3. They are not looking like something else. They really look like Warcraft 3. You are here say, oh yeah, I see this cliff, this is Warcraft 3. And you want that. You want them to look like Warcraft 3. You don't want them to look like anything else. Because this is, well, Warcraft 3. Yeah, the floating rocks. I'm going to fix them because they look very bad. You see? The wrong shadows. Because this is still floating. So I need to put it into the ground. It looks alive. Nothing is moving. I think we have a different definition of alive. My definition of alive is something moving, at least. Let me try. Okay. You want them to not exist then? Pretty sad. I mean, isn't Reforged Warcraft 4? I mean, I watched Company of Heroes and Age of Empires 4. I played even Age of Empires 4, and I think Reforged looks better overall. You can do amazing things with Reforged engine. Can I find a good amount? Okay. It's not something we should just say, oh, it's bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, if I can make it look good, you could even have melee maps like that. Why not? I mean, if someone makes them. I want some of you there. Go there and make a melee map with Re-Reforged style graphics. And I think if you lay down the terrain correctly, many people might appreciate that, even if they are used to play the older graphics. Maybe not the pros, but many normal people could. We should try this. I don't have the time to do it. If I had, I would, but... Oh, when you place the stuff, you always want to rotate them around to give them this vibe of this variety. Otherwise they don't have variety and they look really bland. You don't want to see the patterns, okay? This is a rule. Thank you. The shape this is taking. It's not so hard. You can try to do it this yourself. I think there are much more harder things to do on Re-Reforged than making the terrain look good. When I can, I mean, I'm working on it. You can expect the prologue soon, quite soon, to be officially released on Hive. And with all translations and everything, I want it to be the definitive version of the prologue. But the human campaign will take a bit more because I'm also doing that, okay? If I wasn't doing this, I would be full-time working on the human campaign, but I can't because I had to make sure it works. So I'm going to publish Dev Diary on Patreon, a new Dev Diary on the prologue campaign release. Probably a bit earlier this week. I'm going to publish one Patreon post where I'm going to explain what I've been doing and what I'm doing to the human campaign, and while I'm working to this. I hope to be able to release this to Map Arena. I have 1 month, more or less, so let's try to make it work. I know, Maporino is for Jeborino. Jeborino hates Re-Reforged, don't know. I don't think he hates, but I still want to have it at Maporino. It's like something we are accustomed to each year, so I don't want to change traditions. I was not the one to say that directly. I said it was a bit unfair on some points, but I also said that criticism is better than pointless appreciation. So While I don't think all of his criticism points were correct, I appreciate the criticism nonetheless because it makes me improve the project, and I don't need him. I mean, I don't need him to sell it's the greatest thing ever in order for people to play this. So, well, he can tell me whatever. It's not killing the project anyway. I always find Witty amazing in a way, because Witty does he's a very good player first and foremost, but he always play in a very janky way when he plays the campaign. Hello Bloody Bass, welcome. And I like Witty because he plays it well, but also in a janky way, and I like it because sometimes something breaks and he make that breaks, and I love, because this way I can see stuff. And I personally support Witty, okay? I'm one of the supporters of Witty on its Patreon, being for like 2 years now, because I think what he's doing to the Warcraft community is very important. I can support Neo and Back to Warcraft because, well, he supports me, so it will be pretty weird this way around, but of course Neo did awesome jobs, and I can only thank him because he made this known to the melee community, as well as Grabby, which I never expected to cover it. If I have to tell you the truth, I never expected Grabby to cover it in any shape or form, but he did, and when he did, I was, what the fuck, he's doing this? So I don't really need Gibberino to say this is the best thing ever. I prefer it to say shit, and then I can see maybe on some points it might be right. Why should I not think that? No, he never. Only Bellular did. But I mean, let's try to not give this more importance and relevance than it should. I mean, it's not that I have finished, and when something is not finished, you should never get too hyped. Or did Cyberpunk not teach a lesson here? We should try to always avoid overhype, even when it's about me. Especially when it's about me. Why I'm doing that? It's not natural to have only here the point, and then you have this going down. You want to have more variation. Don't give me too much praise, please. Otherwise I might become more arrogant than I already am. I think they marketed too much about Cyberpunk. They thought Cyberpunk was the next evolution of role-playing games and GTA style games. So, I mean, if you do that, you better deliver. And no, it's that I mean, you want me to improve this, right? So if you want me to improve, I should not believe it's perfect, because it's not. So just don't exaggerate. That's the point, okay? Like, I would love to also hear Grant's opinion, because I think it's a good player, and I would love to know why he doesn't like it, or vice versa. It's always the same thing. I want feedback more than anything else. At the beginning I wanted advertisement, this is true. I want a lot of advertisement at the beginning because I needed it. Now, the only advertisement I would like to have is from big general stuff like Asmongold, Bellular, stuff like that. smaller advertisement, it's nice of course, but I prefer critics because it makes me improve and they can go much more into the detail by being expert on the field. Yeah, some stretching for my poo bones. You're going to see a lot of rocks this time. Are you enjoying the rocks, my people? Are you enjoying them? What have you done today, my dear? Rocks. One clear word. Just rocks. Rock and roll. Yeah, we have the roll. Just rock. Rock and rock. Rock and more rocks. Quel'Thalas will be harder because it should not be too rocky. So without rocks, how am I going to fill all the cliffs? Rockman, yeah. I took out my cat. Ooh, nicey cat. You should post a picture of your cat on the supporters lobby on Discord. I mean, who doesn't love cats? Mega Man, yeah, stop. How you doing, man? Okay, so let's hope I don't forget some rocks. Oh my god, this looks very bad. Let's try to make it look better. Yikes! Better indeed. Perfect. Remember, when you're not beside the sea, avoid waves and rolling and cliff shores. Okay, try to avoid them because they look so odd. Okay. So let's. No, sorry. Sometimes my visual can be a bit janky. Okay. Oh, this is flow thing. A skill allows to play a part of the map without building the base to get revealed. What? What do you want to do? I don't understand. Your base is never automatically revealed unless you're playing melee, I guess. Yeah, it's for melee only. Just remove all melee triggers. Melee triggers. Remove melee triggers. It's all down there. It's not embedded into the game. Voila. Okay. So let's see. I think we're done pretty well on this side. Let's focus on this now. This is a rocky part, okay? This is a very rocky area. And of course there are not going to be many rocks here. Rocks will be around all these cliffs here where I want them to be. Because it should show that you are nearby the mountains. This is where you start with Tech 100. So yeah, of course. I still have to add the place where Invincible burial ground. I'm probably going to add it above up here. If it was not featured, why to use it? I mean, it would be pretty weird for me to do all this work for something that is not featured. Or to waste so much space for something that's not featured. Okay. 23 people watching me placing rocks. Well, that's an accomplishment in my life. Appreciate the Wolf Elemental. It will take place in a prologue cinematic, which is in this map, but the area I still have to make. I still have to make. The area will be up, but it's another area. It's basically a cinematic area I will use. And it's where you will have the insane monster presence, the path of the damned, stuff like that. You know, in the first prologue there was the Tralat, then in the human campaign there was the rabbit with the knights arriving, and here we will have Arthas walking in the woods and finding the grave of Invincible as insane monster presence. To each campaign his own. Let's see, can I make you look good or not? Are you going to be a problem for me or not? That's neat, different than usual. I like it. It's more original. Some rocks, a bit bigger. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. Tier 1 people? Where'd they come from? Hello, people. Hope you like some rocks. Okay. We like rocks. Thank you, Valkyria. It's not named to pronounce Valkyria, isn't it? Look at me, insane monster. The easiest name to pronounce. Just two English words smashed together. Pretty easy. And I think it's the most appropriate name I might ever have found. Even if it's just from GameSpy, but it's really my name. I mean, I think it's the best name I could have. Ooh, I like this. It's like some rocks, not fully there. Yeah. Rocky Mountains. Hi, Mark. Rocky Mountains here. Oh, hi, Mark. Okay, and so we here some stuff live around. There's even outside of caravans. Okay. Whew. So here, where are you going to go? Guess here. And you here are pretty nice. Yes, this looks nice. Okay. Sorry. Too similar? Better. Maybe a bit more inclined, like this. Are you... sorry? Are you floating? Let's try not to float. Can we avoid floating in some way? I guess we can't. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. Thank you, Maffy Fam, for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, so was reading. The Undead campaign of Reign of Chaos is boring from a mechanical standpoint, and I also always dislike the Frozen Throne, except for Sylvanas missions. I loved Sylvanas missions. I hated with my entire heart all of the Arthas missions. All of them, not one excluded. And the fun thing is that when I played a bit of melee back when I was a child, basically, and I liked playing as Undead. So it's pretty weird, but I really dislike both Undead campaigns. I think they are the worst campaigns in the game, the least interesting race to play in the campaign. And don't know what else to say. It's not really my preferred place, preferred race. Don't know how to say it. It's weird, but I hope to make them fun to play this time around. Now that I can, I will make them better. And when in Frozen Throne, I love to play basically as Nagas, and I love to play as other factions that are not regular factions. You know, maybe it's not the answer you were all hoping for, but yeah, Blood Elf Illidan Alliance is the best one by a lot. I mean, it's the most engaging one. Also, Maiev is not bad, but the Illidan one is so better. I mean, you get to play this awesome new race. You have playing against fellow orcs. You have the dungeon mission, which is one of the best micro mission in the original game. You have the mission where you don't control the bases. So good. I mean, it was so good for the time. Spellbreakers look badass. Yeah, agree. Spellbreaker always been nice. Look at that. Beautiful rocks. Rocks, rocky rocks. Instead of that music, I should probably have the Rocky music, the Rocky main theme. But I guess I might end up being sued if I do this, so let's stick with World of Warcraft, which is behind the same franchise, so I can freely use the musics when I'm going to stream Warcraft 3 or its editor. Okay. Very well. Big boy here. It's almost an hour. I'm doing rocks. Rocks. We rock. Okay. 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 Okay, and then here a little bit. Let's maybe change a bit of variation on the model. Yes, yes. This is the way. Maybe like this. Okay. Now you understand why Re-Reforged maps take a long time to be made. And why they look so good. Why keeping the Warcraft 3 style? Oh my god, you are a big boy, huh? Fat boy. Okay. We need many Sundays, yeah. I need days longer than 24 hours, actually. I am always late. Late with my work, late with Re-Reforged. I'm always late. That's the sad truth. The sad reality of our time. No matter how much I do, I'm always late. Because we have too many things to do. No, I'm going to use optimized pattern blockers on them. So expect some level optimization later on. But it's quite easy. I mean, I'm going to basically not make this entire part accessible. Like this, easy. Don't have to waste too much time on it. Okay. Okay. Whew. Remember, if you want to place something in this style, you can't have path collision by default. You have to use pathing blockers. It's not possible otherwise to place them so easily as I do. You will have a lot of constraints. I prefer to not have constraints and then make the constraints myself. It makes easier to work on the environment. Okay. Like here at the Condrills. Hello, hello boy. Hello there. Okay. Perfect. Oh my god, how much have we done? Okay. 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 Is the music going? Yeah, but it's really quietly. Okay. I guess you're pretty good. Let's finish this side, this here, this small part here, this small part here, this part here, and then we're going to look to solve this part up until there. My god! It's a lot. Here again. Then there is some rocks here, less rocks here, here less, and a ton of rocks in this upper portion there. Okay. Okay. Woo. I think the extra campaign is really nice. I liked it a lot when I was a children. The thing that I didn't like was the fact that it was bounded to Battle.net to be finished. I had no internet connection at the time, so I had no way to access the final, the end, all the campaign. So I had to replay it a lot of years later when I finally had the internet connection, and I was pretty happy with it. But at the same time, I was like, oh, I wanted to play this a long time earlier, because by that time it was already old. I mean, it's nice, it's a bit old, but like everything in Warcraft 3 basically. Yeah, I didn't like the fact that it was too little interaction with everything. Basically, you are the one to do everything, and it was very fetch questy. I mean, it's similar in a way to how RPGs at the time works, but if you're going to play Neverwinter Nights, for example, what's much better than the Rexer campaign? Rexer campaign was very, oh yeah, you did this, you do this, you speak with this, and rinse and repeat forever. So fetch quest basically. Now, I would love for a more cinematic Rexer campaign, but please don't ask me what I will do because it's so much time off. Who knows if I will ever get to there. If Blizzard turns off Reforged sooner. Or maybe they will remake it once more and it will have classic HD plus graphics, and all of this is going to go to waste. Who knows for certain? You don't want to make these rocks as big as these on average, because these are less central. My god. Imagine they make you pay once more for Warcraft. It will be ridiculous to pay once again for this game. Yeah, let's keep paying for this game for all the time. Till the end of times. Okay. Oh, Flynn, welcome. We were missing ya, Flynn. I was also waiting for Dagran. Where is Dagran? Where are my loading screens, Dagran? Yeah, good choice. Always good to spend time with the family. Instead of looking at, instead of watching some weird rando placing down rocks all the evening. What have you done, dear boy? I was watching a random place down rocks. Oh god. Random monster, yeah. Very random monster. Oh. Okay, so. Yeah, appreciate the water elemental actually. Oh, I'm getting tired. It's now 1 hour and 10 minutes we are doing this. To you, Fling. Let me open a bit my window because it's a bit hot here. Back. Okay, so this is pretty well done. I probably want to add something bigger in a place just to spice things up a little more. Something like that. Okay. Now it should feel pretty nice. Okay, let's see how this looks. And then we're going to do this other part involving the houses up to here. With all this part here too. This here might be without anything. Okay, let's watch it. Stop the music. Woo. Come on. So, this is the area. This is how you see it in game. You will have here some golems, Tychondrius here. I think it looks pretty good. Pretty Re-Reforged, as always. Now those things here, yeah. Pretty good. Very happy with the results. Yeah. Okay. I think the style is very good. Let's do this part up here, up to here. With this incredible encounter here with the vine. And yeah. I have to enlarge selection circles here. Yep. Imagine moving around this village with all these paths. So cool. Not like this. It's too L-wise to straighten it, to move it a bit. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to music and let's move it. L for Lordaeron. Press F to pay respect to Lordaeron. Okay. Okay. Press F to pay respect to Lordaeron. Why I did that? Because you see it blends well with the around here, so in the texture around here, so I wanted to make it a wall. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum. Okay. 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 So you can see here these rocks. Want to embed them a bit with the buildings, like you're building your buildings around the rocks. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is done. This is not done yet, so we're going to... Yes. Oh, this is not looking good at all. Let's make sure this works. Yeah, the path is here. This is the path. We should be able to traverse it with Arthas. Let me check. Voila. Okay, you can move with Arthas here. There are some secret paths. Yeah. And I think it's nice for the map. So oh yeah, this was an issue here. It's a bit too much, huh? And here, we're going to move you here. Perfect. I'm going to remove you and move you a bit up here. Okay. You're going to be here, you here. Actually, you probably should go here, you here. Okay. Okay. They? Sorry. Let's try to cover it up. So, first thing first. Yeah, when it makes sense. Andral, for example, it makes sense. This map does not appear in World of Warcraft, so I designed it to look like I like it. It's just depends on the map. When it makes sense, I do it. When it doesn't, I don't. Yeah, and here probably should. Don't like this too much. Nope. Not so good. Yeah, I was trying to avoid that, but I will probably need to do it. God, you are very ugly. You don't need to chop anything. I dislike having to chop, so don't worry, you don't have to chop anything. Can you destroy everything in this map? You can destroy any buildings, that you can't. You can kill the units, might be hard, but yes, that you can. I will not have children's, so you don't have to kill children's. Children's are not going to appear here in this map. For this reason, okay, to avoid having to kill them. This is fine now, yeah. Perfect. This here is perfect. Maybe I can even try to... Yeah, I don't want you to be able to kill units. Sorry, children, I want to say. And so better not to have them, okay? When you don't... Like in Stratholm, there are no children in Stratholm. In the culling. Not because there are no children, but because I don't want you to kill them, okay? So it's simple as that. My god, this looks bad. This is fine. This is fine already. Okay. Wake up, samurai! We have rocks to place. Yeah, this map is beside the mountains. Mountains should be rocky, but it's not this map only, okay? There are many other maps with a lot of rocks in Re-Reforged. That's not the first, and will not be the last. Let's make it a bit smaller here, yes. A bit less. And here a bit bigger. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now we have some rocks here, don't just try to avoid exaggerating. And then we're going to stop with rocks for today because I'm really tired, sick of rocks. In around 4 hours you can make all the rocks in the map. Pretty nice result. Rock sickness, yeah. It's a new kind of sickness. Okay. I guess it's done. Rock-wise, the bottom of the map, this part is all done. It is the rockiest part of the map. We have some more rocks here, probably a bit less. This is the highest rock part. And then here this is similar, so this will be out of work again. But I'm not going to decorate this, okay? This is not going to be decorated. I'm going to decorate up to here, around here. So, of this part behind is not going to be decorated. Because it's just a waste of time. So I'm going to be making a gradient of decorations, maximum, reduce, reduce, stop, okay? Something like this. So it's easier. Here you have this area. This area you have the cinematic with Tichondrius, so you want this to be the best it can. It's just as easy as that. Okay. Now it seems to look even a bit better. Pretty good. This is what you will see, okay? Tichondrius will be up there. With the sky and all these rocks. Maybe we should add some rock here in the forefront there. Something maybe like that. Yeah, spice up a bit. And something also here. Improve the shots. My god. Can I find a good position? This is bad. Let's change the variant. Let's try another variant. So yeah, this is perfect now for Tichondrius. Very well. Let's test it and then we are going to add some small details to the town for like half an hour and then we stop. Let's see how this looks in game and then we move on to the next part. So okay, we have this part here was already there before, and then we have this part here. Imagine moving around here with Arthas, I think it looks really cool. This part with the mine, I think really nice. Yes, I really love what it's shaping up to be. Heartless. Yes. This is going to be very nice. With the rocks here you have. Yes. I might even want you to pass right there. I would see that. Maybe it would be nice to have another path like here. Beside that one, also another one that here. Okay, let's add some details to the town. So, first and foremost, we need the shrub. But as you can see, the shrub has an issue. It's green, so it's so out of place. Let's see if we can recolor the shrub. I will recolor on the other screen so you don't get it to white. And let's try to recolor the shrub. So, let's try to reduce the green. Oh, and the blue. Oh, it's not really working. 0 blue and 0 green. Oh, it's a red. Okay, then. It's a bit too red. I don't want to use other textures. My god, please don't force me to use other textures. But this looks very bad. Do you agree? It doesn't look good at all. So black. It's purple. Yeah. This can be done this way. Sadly, this needs to be recolored with the textures. This is not hard to recolor with textures, it's just that I prefer not to do it. Okay, so, let's avoid the shrubs and let's focus on items. Okay. So, we have first and foremost, we have the trash. We're going to add this and that, and let's start with adding some trash. Maybe we can add also the, where is it? Hey! Can someone who followed development from the start tell somebody just told me how long does it takes? I mean, I think I did it in, don't know, 4-6 hours. I think this is like between the 8 and 10 hours of work on the map right now from start. Yes, now we have. So, not so long, I guess. Okay. Let me add the tent first because it's hard otherwise. So we have this tent. This tent should look this way. Ah. Okay. Perfect. Fire pit? And yeah, it's enough. Yeah, why not? I try to enhance Blizzard things, not remove them. Okay, let's try to make this the best we can. Ooh, water elemental, appreciate that. Stay hydrated, yeah. I've drank half a bottle of water during this session. I guess it's nice. Okay. Okay, okay. And so, let's add a bit of trash. No, this trash. You want to add trash around the houses. Small corners. You want to depict Lordaeron as a bit weaker than before, so a bit more trash might be actually appreciated. Okay. 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 So, Sylvestia, you want to fight me, yeah? You want to ban till the end of the stream, I guess. So I have to not say that word. That will be difficult. Trash. That was the word you should have banned. Trash. Can't say that, Lynn. Don't try to fool me like that. I can't be fooled. I can only fool myself. Hehe. I see what you did there. I see. Me, I call them treasures. Skyrim quote. I remember that. Okay. Let's try to find some other places where to place some of this trash. Okay. Okay. Let's hope Lordaeron seems a bit less good now with all this trash around. Thank you, Lord Lorgon. Appreciate if you like. Oh yeah, Rapedia, thank you. Down the big village, not sure if two ghouls will be enough to take it down. You are not supposed to take it down. I mean, you can try if you want, but... Exactly like that. We want to convey that the kingdom is not as it used to be, so. You mean trying to take it down will be fun, yeah? Trying to. I mean, Arthas has chaos damage, so it's pretty powerful. But you shouldn't probably mess around with the entire army of the village. There's old, it's your enemy. I plan also to, when you increase the other level, enemy will get upgrades. So they'll become stronger. That's so neat. You thought I would have said the N-word, right? But I said neat. I can say neat as much as I want. Not all maps are designed like that. So some trash also here. Seriously, no, it's not saying the word. Wow, such an epic music on the background. I can barely hear it, but it's very epic nonetheless. There were golems in the original map of this? Ah, yeah, I remember those. Yeah, of course there will be golems. Hello, golems. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Now let's go with also this camp. This is bandits, so I guess they should have more trash. And because this is an old, this is not the village. This is the village along the road, and this is the hold protecting the road. I think the walls looked fine. Let's Start with some junk now, okay? So, about junk, let me make sure I prepare. Okay, and let's go. My life on Azul. It's not in the middle of nothing, this is a road. This is a road with a bridge. You are protecting the bridge, it makes sense. You want to protect your bridges. In the real world, holes are usually far from cities, near roads, mountains and stuff like that. In reality. We are almost at the end of our amazing session, but I want to finish some things up. Yeah. That's it, log on. Yeah, give me time. Aren't you already amazed by the fact you're already there? With the map basically ready layout wise and we are dotting it? I mean, I think it's a pretty nice feat. I'm not working on this beside out of the streams, except for a couple hours to finish up some things, because I have to work on the human campaign, custom campaign, I mean. So, and the prologue beta testing, which is going to finish soon, so I have a lot of things to work on, and then I can concentrate on this. It's already here, okay. The fun thing that you never saw me working on something that was a Northrend, because I started streaming. No, it's all from Reforged model now. There is nothing custom. No imported model. I guess like that is okay. Okay, and then we select them all. And couple down to make them more integrated into the terrain. Good. Now, we have broken wheelbarrow. Bit too big, maybe. Let's reduce a bit the broken wheelbarrow size. Okay. You leave now, Anapedia? If so, thank you so much for joining, and thank you for posting this on Instagram, because I am pretty sure you did. So see you next stream. Yeah, have a nice night and a nice work day tomorrow. Yeah, Lord, this is because I want to show that the kingdom is falling. So thank you, Anaped, I really appreciate. And since the kingdom is falling, I want to show that with the environment. And what better way than adding a lot of trash and broken things all around. No, houses are not broken. This is the point. When a society is falling, you have not the house destroyed. This is a destroyed city. You have everything intact, everyone doing stuff, but there is this, how can I say it? This smell of decadence, broken things, people stop repairing stuff, things like that. Yeah, decadent feeling. This is what I'm going for. I want people to immediately say, oh, yeah, I see. He slows around like before, but my god. Something bad is happening to him. And it's like it is. People have lost faith and all because of the death of the king. Exactly like that. They lost hope. It's everything like this. I think it makes a lot of sense from a storytelling point of view. You want to show, not tell. And this also applies to the environment, okay? You want to show that there is some kind of issue, not just tell it and everything is back to normal. I guess the Autumn tile set was the best way to do this back in the day. Because it's a bit more death. While not death entirely, because it's Autumn. But I want to go further than that and show this decadence more with broken stuff. I like the fact that all of this wheelbarrow broken looks so good when placed together. Okay, let's keep this with that. Yeah, I did a good job on this, so I'm pretty happy. Now let's integrate them better with the terrain. Okay. Done. Let's, you see, the effect I was going for? This is the effect, okay. No, Lorgum, it's not needed. I mean, it's not needed to do this. Let's leave it to the imagination. It's not really important. Maybe also a couple here. Of course, there will be some kind of stuff burning, things like that, like in the original. I'm not doing that yet. This is the final. That is the final part because it is built around the mission as a whole. So it's final part. This is just the environment. Yeah, it's not really decadence. Let's test the map and then we are going to move to the other room and say goodbye to the people from YouTube. I should start publishing more videos. I have a lot of videos to publish, to mount and publish, and I didn't. So I will start again soon. I'm sorry if I'm so late, but it's a lot of work. So let's see the village. Let's maybe also stop the music. And okay, so let's watch it. This is how it feels, okay. So this is not yet done, there will be rocks here, of course. So yeah, the rocks, but you also have all of these things hanging around. Yeah, the village is yet to be made. But I think the effect is quite neat. It's great, the stuff, you can see it, you can, it's like you see things without seeing them. This is what we are going to do. It's, you traverse here and you immediately notice that something's off. I mean, it's a bit worse than it should be. But it's not like it's evident. Like here we will have some columns, here I will add flags, all of these things, so it will remind you are on loader run. Yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. This here. Maybe I should put the trees here more. And here more so you can have the people gather here without being on the limit of the map. I will put something here. Here it's fine. You're not going to go here. Unless we want to die. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I still have a lot of things to add. But overall, I think the map is shaping out very well. Because it tells you what you need to tell. Yeah, floating wood stuff on the river, of course. Also river bashes. Oh, there. There'll be a lot of river bashes. Not dead. The land is not dead. It looks really good. I like it. Really neat. Yeah. When people say Re-Reforged, this is what I mean with Re-Reforged. I mean, Re-Reforged is a lot terrain. Terrain is very important to Re-Reforged. This looks better than the original. We can probably compare. Taekwondo and Acolytes will be here. Taekwondo, Acolytes. Far from it. This is where the original Acolytes will be. In the original there was an Acolyte and here will be here. You come from here and he will speak to you. No heal? No heal? Isn't that enough of a heal to you? Where is him? Where are you? Hello, Tiki. Very Chad. Okay, let's move to the other channel, the other stage, let's say. So, to everyone who's following from YouTube, from the future, I will tell you thank you for following. Remember to like and subscribe. You can also follow these lives on Twitch. I will appreciate any support you can give. If you want to support the project on Patreon, you can also find me there. It will be really appreciated.